My name is Steve Schultz. I'm the Executive Director of Cycle Oregon. I want to welcome you guys to Toledo. We're doing events again this year. How about that? Yeah, it feels really good to be back out. Thank you all for all your support during the past couple years of craziness. I just wanted to give you a little bit of stuff about Cycle Oregon if I could tonight, but also wanted to bring out we are represented by 2 countries tonight. We have Canadians and US of A, which is really cool, but we also have 13 states that traveled to Gravel to see Toledo. So thank you guys all for making the trip out to Oregon to see us. So we have like 210 first timers to Cycle Oregon. So welcome to Cycle Oregon. We have a really great community. So take a second if you're not COVID nervous and just go meet somebody right next to you. Turn around, say hi, I'm from whatever. I'll give you a couple minutes to do that, but meet your folks. The beer's free, so meet people. All right, enough meeting. That's plenty meeting. Talk on the bikes. No, that's great. So, Cycle Oregon's a really great big. Wait a second. What is going on? Can we have a ruling on that?
Good job. Yes.
I don't know. Anyway, so we're really a great community. We love to help each other, support each other, and support these great communities that host us. This is our 34th year of being in existence. So we have been running events and trying to help support community for the last 34 years. So in 1996, we started the Cycle Oregon Fund. So literally, it started with a pass the hat around at the end of the first ride and saying, hey, how do we give back to these communities? And from that, we've been able to establish the Cycle Oregon Fund. We have over $2.5 million in that fund, and we've been able to award another $2.5 million of grants to local communities like this, all for you guys riding your bikes. So thank you for coming riding your bikes with us. I wanted to do a quick shout out to our sponsors, our champion sponsors that help us make this happen. Trek Portland, aka Bike Gallery, and I'm sorry I have to say aka Bike Gallery because you're always Bike Gallery to us, but we love Trek. Thank you for coming to support us. Showers Pass, who we won't need any of their gear this week, so thank you Showers Pass for that. Franz has been a partner for a long time, helping us with all their great organic foods and all kinds of stuff at the rest stops and the lunches, so thank you Franz for helping make this possible. And then Airstream Adventures Northwest has been a partner for a long time, and they love building community and supporting that. And so thank you Airstream for being a champion sponsor again this year, and also championing our community giving program. So who's a COG member? Thank you. So we have about 40 COG members that are on Gravel this weekend. So the community giving is our membership program, and we do a limited enrollment for that, and it really helps support a lot of the programs that we are pivoting to do and are doing, and I'll talk a little bit about that more tomorrow night. What we like to do is bring members of the community up to tell you a little bit about why you're here, what you're doing here, what here's all about. And we are going to be blessed by the mayor, football coach, baseball coach, softball coach, wrestling, Rod? Wrestling coach, anything you have there. Rod Cross, the mayor of Toledo, is going to welcome us to Toledo. So come on up here, Rod.
Thank you, Cycle Oregon, and all those that have attended today. We are really happy you're here. I tell you what, it's been a joy to answer all the questions of our local residents going, all right, Rod, what the heck is going on around here? We're used to this a couple of weekends in the summer when we have summer festival and other local opportunities. but never in the spring. And he is right. We are so glad you're here because you brought not just an end to the rain for a while, but the end of 35-degree mornings. We are really happy for this. So I'll take it. I will take it. First thing I want to do, though, is how about that band up here, Jackson County Pills? Are they pretty good or what? So we're glad that they're here. I want to thank Steve for all the support that he's given our town. For those of you that have enjoyed the food so far tonight, one of the opportunities that Cycle Oregon has given us is the ability for us as volunteer groups to give back into the community. So I need to give a big shout out to my city staff who've been working very diligently to help put out that food for y'all tonight. And for those of you that arrived early and you saw the tie-dyed folks, those are a couple of my city councilors and myself. We were out here doing that. More of my city council was out doing the parking at the long-term parking. For both of our groups, this is what Cycle Oregon does for communities. We are able to take the volunteer monies that we're getting for this and we're giving them to our local food share. And so that's very important to us here, and we can't thank you enough for the opportunity to do that. So you guys are going to find out that the Oregon coast isn't as generic as some people think it might be. When you head over and you hit the beach, it'll be about 15 degrees cooler and a lot windier. And by the time you get up on top of the hills, you're going to be wishing you took all those sweatshirts off that you just had on down there. We are used to here on this part of the coast, inland here, getting about 15 to 20 degrees warmer, drier until this year. And it's a radical change. And you guys are going to get to experience that really well tomorrow. So as I was pointing out to Steve earlier today, I remember getting up in these hills when I first moved here 27 years ago in my four-wheel drive, and it was hard to get around sometimes in the four-wheel drive, and you all are doing it on bicycles. I'm here to tell you, I tip my hat to every one of you, because I'd love to go out and watch, but I'm afraid I'd laugh too hard. You guys have a lot more chutzpah than I do, and I really appreciate the fact that you do, and I want to welcome you here. There's so many things to see and do here in Lincoln County and to do in and around Toledo. If you get a chance, go take a walk on Main Street. We have Phantom Art Galleries up there. Our first mural is at the head of Main Street. You might have seen it when you came into town. It's the first of several. We instituted Art Toledo about a year ago, and we're really starting to really push out our creative community here in Toledo. We want to show people that we're more than just a mill, and this is one of the ways we do it. And one of the people you're going to need to find out here to thank, because this person has been tireless, is Miranda Wigington. Miranda does not get enough credit for the work she does. Miranda is what we call a outstanding world champion cat herder. I don't know how many of you have worked with volunteer groups, but it's like herding cats, and Miranda's been able to get us all working on the same page. So if you see her, thank her. She helped put a lot of this together. A lot of your rest stops are going to be manned by those folks. So give them a big shout. Give Miranda a big thank you for me. And once again, I just want to welcome you to Toledo. If you see me, don't hesitate to ask me any questions. So I want to thank you all for coming. Enjoy your time here, and I hope we can do it again soon. Thank you.